So I'm going to be doing a comic book haul, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of these because on here and on my Instagram, kind of in a bit of a different ways, but my aim as an artist is to be a comic book variant cover artist at least one time, at least have a piece of artwork on a comic in my life. So I do collect comic books. I do collect them because of the covers, but I also do read my comic books that I buy, because I tend to only buy like the artwork on the front that I like, or my favourite characters, or if I'm really intrigued by the story. But yeah, I do actually read the comic books that I collect, but the main reason I do buy and collect certain comic books is because of the cover. So I want to do a little haul. These are what I bought from November onwards, so a couple of independent, a couple of Marvel, a couple of DC. But yeah, but I am going to be doing more stuff like this because it's what I want to do as a career, hopefully one day. But yeah, we'll start with Marvel. All the artists as well, I'm going to list all down below. And yeah, I do tend to go towards certain artists, the same ones that I really like, not all the time. And I really like the ones where they have portraits on the front. I'm a portrait artist, so I find it kind of inspiring, but again, not all the time. I go towards ones that I really, really love the artwork, or the story, or the characters. But yeah, the first one is issue 1 of Predator. And I'm going to be listing all the artists, as I say, down below. Issue 6 of Scarlet Witch. Issue 1 of Loki. So you'll be seeing a few of the same artists every now and again, because I love them. Issue 1 of Spider-Punk. And I do tend to go towards a lot of my favourite characters. So like if it's anything to do with Spider-Man related or Spider character related. So I'm a really big fan of Spider-Woman. And at the minute I'm really on a Miles Morales kick. But I'm really picky with artwork on covers. And you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I do judge a comic book by its cover, if I really like the artist. But yeah, I'm really on a Miles Morales kick at the minute, but I do love Spider-Punk. He's cool. I don't know what issue this is actually, but I really like the artwork with Daredevil. Issue 1 of Moonknight. I'm also on the hunt for more Moonknight stuff. I'm on the hunt for more Moonknight, more Wolverine. I can't think which other ones, but there's a few that I'm struggling to find. Issue 4 of Scarlet Witch. I have a lot of Scarlet Witch. I have a lot of Loki. On my DC side, I have a lot of Batman. I solely just collect Batman, Catwoman, Poison Ivy or Titans. That's the sort, like, yeah, obsessed. Issue 14 of Fantastic Four. Yeah, that's a Marvel. And the DC is issue 16 of Poison Ivy. Issue 103 of Nightwing. I think my favourite characters, as I say, to collect is Batman and Nightwing. I have a lot of them. I love Titans as well. So you'll be seeing a lot of Titans in many more hauls. But yeah, I really like this cover as well. I mean, I do like them all, that's the whole point of me buying them. But I do stray towards the same characters. So it'd be good if anyone can recommend any more characters that they'll think I like. Issue 102 of Nightwing. And then these ones are the issue 1, 2, 4 and 5 of Titans Beast Worlds. And I'm missing issue 3 with Raven on. Because it just wasn't on the website, I couldn't get hold of it. So I am missing issue 3. And I think there's an issue 6 with the Flash on, but he also wasn't on the website. But yeah, and I've heard this story is really good as well. So yeah, that's DC. And independent, I don't know a lot of people that are huge independent comic fans. They always tend to stray towards Marvel and a couple of them DC. I love indie comics. I would actually go as far as say I prefer indie comics to Marvel or DC. I know I have a lot of like in my collection, but indie comics, I really like the stories. And they're really good. And yeah, so again, any recommendations, please recommend. Issue 1, this is Image Comics, The Cabinet. This one I got last year, but it's one of my favourite artists, one of my favourite covers, and one of my favourite stories that I'm obsessed with. I believe it's becoming a TV show as well, which I hope HBO picks it up because everything they touch is gold. This is Something Is Killing the Children. Yeah, I've also, on the way, I've got House of Slaughter, which is a spin-off to this, and another one that I can't remember, but I've ordered it. And yeah, I've obsessed with this series and I recommend. But yeah, this is one of my favourite covers as well. This is issue 1 of Sirens of the City by Home Studios. And again by Home Studios, issue 1, The Displaced. I'm excited to read that. I haven't read them ones yet, but the ones that I have read is issue 1 and 2. Again, Boom Studios is Pan and Merrimac. I really like that issue 2 variant cover. This is a really good series. It's a kind of a true crime, supernatural detective couple series. It's really good. I highly recommend. But yeah, yeah. And then this last one that I picked up, I solely picked up, it's issue 2 by Titan Comics, and it's Kuma. I solely picked up because of the cover, because of the artist. I have a lot of his work, and I believe that he has written the story as well. Again, all the artists and everyone is all going to be listed down below. I'm not a horror fan. Horror is not my genre. I don't watch horror, I don't read horror. I think the only time that I tend to watch horror in a way is when I watch horror video gameplays. That's the only time that I really do horror. But I've heard this is really good. The cover is gorgeous. But this is issue 2 and I couldn't find issue 1. So I found it online and I picked up a blank copy of issue 1 because I want to do some artwork on the cover, and I've been trying to get my hands on a lot of blank covers for certain characters and for certain stories so that I can practice doing my own covers. In the UK though, I find it's quite hard to get your hands on blank covers. It all depends on where you buy online. I tend to order my comics online from Forbidden Planet. I also live near a very small Forbidden Planet store, but I've found that the store, it only has a very small collection of comics, and I can't necessarily go down there every Wednesday to pick up the comics because I'm either at work some Wednesdays or they don't have the variant covers that I want, so I do tend to order online. But I've found now that the postage and packaging for in the UK, even if you live in the UK, is disgustingly expensive. I ordered 8 comics that come to, I think they come to about £18, I believe. I think it was a bit less, and it was a good price. I got a few of them on sale, and the delivery price for, I live in the UK, it's from the UK, the delivery price was £20. I'm like, I'm not ordering it from America, why is it so expensive? So I didn't order it because I was angry. £20 for just ordering some comics in the UK, and apparently the policy's changed for Forbidden Planet, where if you order over so many comics, they take it to £5 for delivery, and it's in batches. So if I order, say if I spend £10 on comics, it'll cost me £10 delivery, so it's a £5. So basically every £5 you spend, it's a £5 for delivery. Yeah, maybe I'm just getting confused by that. I may look again, but I did order from a more, I found a comic book store in the UK, based in the UK, that is really cheap, and I've ordered some more comics. But that was my little rant about the comic books in Forbidden Planet, because I do love Forbidden Planet, but I find that now my one that's locally isn't as no, it isn't as comic book friendly, I find. So I think I'm going to have to venture a bit further out to where I live. But it's not going to stop me from buying comics, but yeah. But I will be doing artwork, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, this is the comics I've picked up. And again, anyone can recommend any, I'd really appreciate it. And I will be having a lot more of these hauls. Again, you know, I'll do it's not really a haul, sort of is, but I don't really like the word haul. I will be doing a lot more of these. I've got a couple of mangas as well, because I do read and collect manga. My books, as you can see, I do read quite a lot. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, because the support is really, really good and appreciative. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.